Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Ask the Drunks episode number 4, New Year's edition. So we've been
fucking New Year's.
We've been hanging out, just having a good old goddamn time.
Yep.
Welcome, the original co-host Matt back. He's been gone for a long time.
In the flesh.
He's been up in Enumclaw.
Claws.
And alright, so we have our first question from one of our viewers on here and everything. And
one of our viewers.
Our first viewer question. Breaking news! Anyway. Anyway, it's
breaking news.
It's from a dude named FullCircle, and then in all caps EMV, and it's all one word.
360 EMV.
He gets credit where credit is due.
Yep.
Thank you.
Fucking fan.
Anyway,
he's the man. He's the fan. He's the man.
His question is: does masturbating reduce intelligence?
Let's think about that.
There you go. Put a serious thing of it.
Let's think about this.
Does masturbating reduce intelligence? See?
No. I don't think it does.
Really?
I don't think it
does. In a way,
it reduces stress.
It reduces stress, but as far as intelligence goes, well, I mean, if you take care of yourself before,
I think reducing intelligence is when you bang your cousin. You see what I'm saying?
What was that?
That was some southern comment. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. That was some southern pouring out of me.
Some weird southern gangster.
What the hell is going on?
20s gangster, Al Capone.
20 gangsters from the shop, yeah.
Well, no, anyway, you can look at this both ways. Yes and no. No, because before the internet age came around, you'd actually have to put some effort into getting whatever materials get you off, and as far as pornography goes. And also no, because if you don't look at a magazine or a picture or something, and you just reach back in your spank bank or whatever bank you got going on, you got to use your imagination and twist that into whatever you're thinking of, and whatever will get you to that point. But then, yes, because, as I said earlier about the internet and everything, you don't really have to do much to find whatever you're into. You just sit at your keyboard and type in a word, and whatever you want is there for your enjoyment, whatever it happens to be, and that's cool. But at the same time, it does lower your intelligence because it probably decreases your brain activity as opposed to going to the store and buying something that gets you where you're going, and or just sitting around and using your imagination to get you where you're going. You just have technology in front of you, and yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Right on. Maybe he's spanking.
I mean, do you have anything that what?
Maybe he's spanking like 1,000 times in a day.
If you spanked it 1,000 times in a day, it'd be just...
He'd be retarded.
It'd be nothing.
He'd be like...
There'd be nothing there. It'd just be like blood in your hand. Like blood and flesh just in your hand, your junk flesh.
It's sad that you know that.
I'm just saying, if you sat there and just kept if you reach completion 1,000 times, you'll be able to do it anyway. You just can't produce that much fluid to come out of your body.
Yeah.
But if you sit there eventually it just your brain would turn it off, and it'd be just nothing. It'd be fucking limpid. You'd just be pulling on fucking, I don't know, wet noodle or a string.
I'm back, and we're talking about pulling our pud.
What? When were you gonna bring that's disgusting?
I'm back, and you're talking about pulling your pud in front of the computer.
You're talking about fucking weird ass shit.
You're talking about
You're talking
weird
about
ass
like
shit.
you're talking about doing it like 1,000 times a day.
Well, you're trying to say how many times you can whack off and be retarded.
All right, so I think the answer to the next question is just kind of an even 50-50. You know, it does and it doesn't. It makes you feel good, and yet you can put in the least effort possible with today's technology age, as opposed to you know back in the day. Maybe you didn't have access to computer, you know, and you just had to find a stash or just use your brain. So I think I would say it's.
Gotta use your brains for your fucking imaginations.
I
You
think
gotta whack off to your imaginations, otherwise you don't have nothing.
you guys got to wax off in imagination with these fucking
Imaginations.
unicorns. No, so it does and it doesn't. If you take one path of the digital and the unreal in fantasy, as opposed to just like what you see in your real life and what you take into your memory, you know what? It does and it doesn't. Good evening. Happy New Year.